I'm Christian Vergin. I'm an illustrator and an aspiring comic artist. My ideal job would be both a writer and an artist for comics, or graphic novels, whatever you want to call them, Marvel, a DC comic. It just seems really cool to get into that sort of thing and make it sustainable. I get to kind of do my own thing, write my own stories, and be able to draw whatever I want. The most satisfying thing about doing my work would be the shallow answer, at least I would think, would be just getting it finished and getting it finished well, which leads to a lot of perfectionism. I think the most fulfilling thing is the learning process and actually seeing myself develop from work to work, as I feel like it is for a lot of artists. I know my work is done if there's a deadline, definitely when that deadline comes up, when it looks satisfying, when it's a page, when there's not much negative space, it's not intentional, there's enough darkness, enough lightness, everything's drawn in, and there's not an empty background somewhere. I guess when it needs to be done, at some point I feel like I need to cut myself off, and I feel like that's something a lot of artists deal with, is when they cut themselves off, otherwise you can be working on something forever. I think I'm the most proud of my work when I get a particular reaction out of someone else. Not just like, wow, that's cool, but like real engagement with it. It's really satisfying when I look at my own work and I think, yeah, that looks pretty professional. It's kind of where I get the most joy, but it's kind of a seldom thing when I make some art that's not just, looks good, but it gets a rise out of someone in a particular way that's beyond just the art looking nice. That's something I'd like to be able to get better at achieving.